Hello students, I am Mrs. Aksha Solomon Sate. I am the science teacher for today. Here I am with a lesson Environmental Management, from which we will be focusing on weather and climate. It's a very simple topic and I hope you comprehend the lesson along the way. What can you see in the pictures? Well, a girl is feeling cold. The boy is feeling thirsty and is drinking water. Third, the girl has opened her umbrella because it's raining. What do you think have caused them to do these following actions? We can say probably it's because of the weather, or probably it's because of the climate. Well, we often mistake the words climate and weather, but actually they are two different aspects. Let us understand the differences between them. Weather is related to a specific area at a specific time. Climate lasts for a longer duration and covers a larger area. Weather depends upon the prevailing conditions of air. Climate depends upon the predominant condition of the atmosphere. Weather changes frequently, while climate remains constant. Changes in weather occur in short periods of time, while climate changes slowly over a much longer duration. Now, let's look at weather-related or climatic factors. In other words, it means upon what factors does weather and climate depend upon. They are atmospheric pressure, temperature, sunlight, clouds, humidity, rainfall, visibility, and wind. These factors play a very important role in the construction of various structures. Keep these factors in your mind, and now let's see if you can identify which factor will be considered in the following constructions. Runways, direction and speed of wind. Seaports, direction and speed of wind and temperature. Huge bridges, direction and speed of wind and atmospheric pressure. Skyscrapers, atmospheric pressure. Very well said. Well, now let's move on further and see the influence of weather and climate on human lifestyle. In what ways does climate influence our lifestyle? Yes, it influences our food, it influences our clothing, our shelter, and our occupation. Their dressing is different. The food they eat is different. The distance that they cover for work is different. Their access to different amenities is also different. And so their lifestyle altogether is different. Look at the map of India. Here you can see the major food crops grown in different parts of the country. Now, the type of food crop grown depends upon the climatic conditions of that particular area. And depending upon the type of crop that is grown, the staple food of the people living in that area is determined. So, don't you think climate plays a very important role in determining the lifestyle of human beings? Well, sure, it does. Now, let's take two different places. One, Kashmir, which is very cold, Next, Rajasthan, which is extremely hot. And compare these two places and find out what differences can we see in their lifestyles. First, with regards to food. Next, with regards to clothing. Next, with regards to the occupation. Next, with regards to the pastime. Further, let us see the influence of weather or climate on environment or the living world around us. That is, land, water bodies, plants, and animals. There are microbes or organic materials in the soil. Soil contains 8 to 15 tons of bacteria, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, earthworms, and arthropods. The microbes in the soil play an important role in formation of organic materials. This process depends upon various climatic factors. Weathering. What is weathering? Weathering is the chemical and physical process that break down rock at the Earth's surface. Various climatic factors bring about the weathering of rocks in the Earth's crust. Salinity of marine water, formation of ocean currents, water cycle, etc. are all related to various weather and climatic factors. Since weather and climate play a very important role in our lives and also has a great impact on our living, we really need to study climate and weather in detail. Let's look ahead and see who studies climate and what is the study of climate called. Now, tell me, what seasons do you find in India? Yes, the winter, the summer, the monsoon or rainy season, and the post-monsoon period. Very good. Now, do you think this pattern changes every year? No, it's always been winter in December, January and February, and summer in March, April and May, monsoon in June, July, August and September, and post-monsoon during October and November. Now, who told you about these set seasons of the year? You would say, well, your primary teacher. Now tell me, who told your primary teacher about this? You would say, well, the textbook. And who told the textbook? Now, here comes the importance of people who analytically study weather and climate. What is the name of their study? It's meteorology. Where do they study meteorology? In meteorology department. What work do? They record various aspects of climate. What are the rooms where they work called? They are called observatories. This is IMD, India Meteorological Department. It was founded by the British in 1875 at Shimla. Its head office is at Pune and its regional offices are at Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Nagpur and Delhi. This is how an observatory looks. Maps are prepared every day at the IMD, which indicate the daily predictions about weather. Such maps are prepared and published twice in every 24 hours. In this institute, research goes on continuously on various aspects like instruments for climatic readings, predictions about climate made using radar, predictions about climate related to seismology, predictions regarding rainfall by satellites, air pollution, etc. Depending upon the predictions made by the meteorological departments, the mass media can publish and alert the people regarding the weather and climate in a particular location. If the present climatic conditions are analyzed with the past climatic conditions, we can predict the future climatic conditions. And to help them with this, they have developed various instruments that assist them in reading weather and climate accurately. But climate is a net of complex mixture of various atmospheric factors. Therefore, forecasting is very difficult and complicated, especially when climate changes are complex, interdependent, and rapid. Now, let's conclude the lesson with a few questions. I'm sure you're gonna get it all right. Well, the first one is, which of the following is not a climatic factor? Digestion, rainfall, temperature, visibility, and humidity. Well, you're right. The answer is digestion. Next, identify only the human lifestyle related factors that are influenced by climate. Is it land, animals, water bodies, clothing, food, shelter, plants, or occupation? Yes, you're right. Clothing, food, shelter, and occupation. Now, identify only the environment-related factors that are influenced by climate. Land, animals, water bodies, clothing, food, shelter, plants, or occupation. Well, you're right again. Land, animals, water bodies, and plants. Moving on to the final question. Which of the following is not the work of a meteorological department? Predictions regarding rainfall by satellites, predictions about climate made using radar, predictions regarding economic growth, predictions about climate related to seismology, predictions regarding air pollution. Well, like I said, you're right again. It is predictions regarding economic growth. Finally, I'd like to leave you with this thought. It says, if you want to see the sunshine, you have to weather the storm. written by Frank Lane. Students, you need to ponder and reflect on this thought and then discuss it with your respective class teachers. Thank you.